Now, prior to controlling anything, you must be able to give and receive help. Why? Why you need to be able to give and receive help? Because help is contribution without control. Help is contribution without control. So you need to be able to contribute without control, and then put the control in, and then have the communication, and then you have something. There is a process of gaining actual certainty, and the first thing you need to do is to handle the ability to give and to receive help. And only when you do that, you can start controlling things. Because only if I can get help and give help, I can start controlling things. And only if I can control things, I can start communicate. And only if I can communicate, I can start have an interest. You get the idea? So the receiving and giving of help is healthy if it is on a two-way basis. But the need for one-way help is the need of a victim. The victim needs mercy and safeguarding of his possession. And that will not raise him into a point where he can actually be interested. We should just re-listen to this few times because it's have a lot of knowledge. And what happened in the process, it's undoing all kinds of fake realities. And as those fake realities blow, you will see that you will have different viewpoints and you will get confused because you lost your stable datum. If you cannot give and receive help, you will not be able to control. So when a person just get help, when he just receive help, but he cannot give help, the help will not help him. Because he cannot control. If I can give you, I create out exchange, and I will not actually help you, not because I gave you something, because you cannot demonstrate control, and control is equal income. Now, if you do demonstrate control, you will have income, and because you will have income, you will have something to give, you will be able to communicate. Once you communicate, you'll be interested in the next thing to have. Or the next thing to help, I would say more correctly. And it will go again, you will help, give and receive, and you will have more control, and you will be able more to communicate, and you will have more interest. And it's a cycle. You have a circle here. Okay? But let's say that it starts here of giving and receiving help. Now, if you can give and receive help, what will happen, you will actually you convinced yourself that two-way is possible. Yes, you convince yourself that two-way communication is possible. So now you say, okay, I can control things. So for example, if I give you money, and you get help, no problem. But you go and you turn around and you do something really valuable with that money. You don't spend that money, but you create something. What you actually created, you created control, which means you created income. You understand? Immediately after you get help and give help, you get income. The moment that you have income, yes, the moment that you have income, you have something to give. The only reason people cannot communicate is because they have nothing to give. They've been robbed of things. So you can communicate. What they've been robbed of, they've been robbed of their certainty. So they had this idea here that has been given to them by all kinds of other things changing their mind. So they don't want any help anymore. No, thank you. Help is betrayal. Because all of this was a promise to help. But now when I show them that they can give and receive help, now they can create income. Because they have income, they have something to give. They can communicate, giving ideas, they can communicate. Because they communicate, what do you know? They become what? Interested. Yes? Interested. Not interested. When you are interested, what happened? When you are interested, very unbelievable thing happen. You attract attention. You give attention, and so you attract attention. Yes, people want to help you. Because they want to help you, this interest actually created immediately here help on a new level. Give and receive help. What does it create? It creates control. That brings about what? Income. This income, of course, brings more communication, and you have expansion. And that expansion, this communication, what do you think this communication does? This communication deletes. The more you communicate, the more you delete past mind changes, not by you, because when you communicate, you change your mind. That's why when you teach, you learn, because when you teach, you communicate and you change your mind rather than others changing your mind. Do you see the idea? Do you understand why this process is like that? Now, and so help becomes betrayal. The becoming a victim. If you help and you didn't get help back, or if you got help and you didn't help back, you will become a victim. Both ways, you will become a victim, because out exchange will create a victim situation for both sides. Victim, when someone is victim, victim is below criminal exchange. Victim is an indication that you had a criminal exchange in the past. Are you all with me? When someone lost a hand, a leg, a life, whatever, he's been victimized, and he's a victim because before that, just one step before victim, is out exchange. Someone stole from you something, you have been out exchange. You lost money, you have been out exchange. Yes, below criminal exchange is a victim. Every time something happened to you, you had before that either created or accepted criminal exchange. This is really fascinating. Since you are here, it may sound strange to you since you want to help. And you are here since you are willing to get help. So you assume others want to help and are willing to help, but most don't. So this thing about becoming a victim because of help, etc., it will sound strange to you somehow, although it is real to you, because, and this question mark that you have, is it always or not, or is because you are here, because you are someone that willing to help and are able to get help. Okay, so if you have any feeling of I'm not sure, blah blah blah, this is why.